Hello, today we're going to talk about a mental health checklist to prepare your child to go from high school to college. My name's Graham Wiseman, and I'm the president of Wiseman Gifts. I'm on the Contra Costa County Suicide Prevention Board, the Contra Costa County AB 22 Suicide Prevention Policy for Pupils Board. I'm on the Acalanes High School District Mental Health Task Force. I'm an instructor for National Alliance of Mental Health. I'm also a member of the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention. I'm a youth mental health advocate, teen esteem speaker, and a parent coach. But I'm also a father who lost his 15-year-old son to suicide. So we're going to talk about the transitions. Starting college is a stressful event. Even good change is stressful. And recognizing the stress that your child, or I guess at this point, young adult, is challenged with is a very important part as a parent on how to support them. The behavior that you may see that'll indicate that your child is really struggling with the stress is excessive sleep, excessive lack of sleep, difficult interactions with their friends and so forth, kind of, short temper. Those are things that you as a parent will recognize as indicators that your child is under stress. And what's important is to give them the skills that they'll need to go off to college and know how to handle this stress. Because unfortunately, 30% of the freshmen that are sent off to college come back home not to return. They may go to another college at another time, but that first initial year is just too stressful for them. The University of Montana studied their students and found that 12% of the students have actual clinical depression and 14% are suffering from anxiety. So that high school to college transition, most parents think, hey, I did a great job. I got my kid ready. But actually, you've just got them in the starting blocks. Now's when the real hard work starts. So what they need is a life skills checklist. So this is pretty simple. It's can they make travel plans on their own? Can they get to and from college, right? If something goes wrong, can they book a flight home? Can they manage an emotional upheaval without having to come home or call mom or dad on the phone? Is that something that they're emotionally stable about? Do they know where to get help? Can they advocate for themselves, with the school counseling services or with another professional? Do they know their way around town? Which seems kind of silly, but it's surprising if you ask your student, so if I want to go from Taco Bell to Wendy's, how do I do it? Without the navigation app on their phone, a lot of kids are lost. And that is a level of anxiety in its own. So helping them know their way around. Being able to manage a bank account, make doctor appointments, those are also very important things. And this list, by the way, is from Anne Marie Albano. She's at the University of Columbia Clinic for Anxiety and Related Disorders. Now, in addition to the student, we also have a parent checklist. So this is where I tell you to land the helicopter and put away the lawnmower. And of course, I'm referring to the helicopter mom who is there circling just in case she needs to extradite your young adult from a painful situation. And the lawnmower dad who's out front knocking down all the weeds so that their child has an easier time going through life. Those struggles are what build us. Those are the struggles that your child needs to go through to become an adult. So one of the things that I really enjoyed doing as a parent was working with my daughter as she prepared for college, going through scenarios on how to avoid risky behaviors. And the typical risky behaviors are experimenting with alcohol, drugs, or sexual activity. So our favorite one turned out to be the fraternity party, in which our daughter was offered a drink, various types, and she had to give a plausible and nice reason to refuse it without using the word no. And it was a great game. It's one actually that we do at Teen Esteem when we're talking to high schools. Now, a rather modern phenomenon is the Boomerang Kids. And those are kids that we launch, and right after college they come back home. Now, this isn't something that our parents had to deal with. This is a kind of a new phenomenon. And currently, 42% of college graduates move back in with their parents. So be prepared for that, all right? If you'd like to find out more or about more checklists that we have to help you prepare to send your child off, you can always watch more videos here at Teen Esteem or contact me, Graham Wiseman at wisemangifts.com. That's wisemangifts.com. Thank you.